Hi everyone, Linda from Let's Talk Prepping. And I wanted to talk about something you should be putting in your preps. And it's a food item, and it's none other than rolled oats. And you should be putting rolled oats in your preps. And let me explain why. Because as time goes on and we're eating the same old things day after day, and maybe we're just living on rice and beans after a while, rolled oats can be used for so many different things that they can satisfy your sweet tooth. They can be used for breakfast. Can be used in baking. So it's something that you should consider. And let me talk a little bit about the different kinds of oats. You have the steel cut oats, which are just oat groats that have been chopped in with a steel blade. They won't store for very long because they've still got a lot of oil in them. They're sometimes called Irish oatmeal. And what it is, a groat is the oat kernel that the hull has been removed. And sometimes they're called dehulled oats or hulled oats. And they're very good, but they're not going to last that long. Maybe 18 months unopened stored in your cool, dark place. Now, rolled oats, the nice thing about the rolled oats is that they're steamed and they're pressed when they're made so that a lot of the oils are gone, and therefore they store a little bit longer. And you can store them in the Mylar bags or a 6-gallon bucket. So what can you use rolled oats for, and why should you store them? Well, plain old oatmeal. But with the oatmeal, you can use so many different toppings and add so much to it. I'm going to assume you don't have milk because fresh milk is probably going to be hard to come by. Maybe you'll have some instant milk that you can use. But without milk, you can still have oatmeal. And you can add, raisins, honey, maple syrup, coconut if you had it, nuts if you had it, pumpkin, maybe you grow pumpkins, cinnamon, bananas, again, maybe you have dehydrated bananas, apples, an apple tree near you, blueberries, chocolate, and even sweet potatoes. I was kind of surprised at that. But the nice thing about oats is that you can make sweet things with it. You can make oat bars, you can make oat cake, you can make even a bread, you can make oatmeal cookies, which are really good. You can make a carrot cake with oatmeal. You can add the oats to meatloaf, to ground beef to make a filler for the meatloaf. You can make a zucchini oatmeal bread. That might be good when you have lots of zucchini growing in the summer. So you make a zucchini oatmeal bread. As things go on, you don't want to have it that your food doesn't taste good because it's all the same. You're eating the same things. So with oats and oatmeal, the rolled oats, you can make so many different things that you can do baked oatmeal. You can do overnight oatmeal. That would be a good one if the electric is off and you don't have a way to cook it. You just take your half a cup of oatmeal and however much water you add, put it in a jar, cover it, and keep it overnight. Now, by morning, it'll be ready to eat. Now, normally they do that with milk, but assuming again that you don't have milk. And speaking of milk, you can make oat milk. Oat milk is made by soaking the oats and blending it with water and then pressing it through like a cheesecloth or a fine strainer, and then you would have oat milk, which you could use on many different things. You could make energy bars or energy balls. You take the peanut butter, you take the rolled oats, and if you had nuts or anything else, chocolate chips, maybe chocolate, but even just peanut butter and rolled oats, you just mix them together, roll them up in balls, and they would be energy balls. You're going to be looking for comfort dishes as time goes on, and oatmeal is going to be one of them because you can just do so much with it. You can add the sweeteners, you can bake them, You can make baked oatmeal, you can make cookies, you can make bars, and you can even make it into flour. You can just use a blender or use a grinder. You can just grind up the rolled oats and make it into a flour. There's so many different things you can do with oats. So I just thought I would bring that to you because many times we don't think about oats and rolled oats and putting them in storage. We might have one little jar or one little package of it, and that's about it. But it might be something that you might think about because it will add variety to your foods. Okay? So if you have any comments on oats, on rolled oats, let us know in the comments below. And thanks for watching.